welcome back to my channel. We're in the kitchen, which means don't make a sexist joke because I will come for you. It means that we are baking something. Let's make a crumb cake. I'm a huge fan of loaf cakes. I also just love the word loaf for some reason. I have friends who move and this is what I show up and bring them. I think it's a great gift to give to people. Bake them, give them away to people, or keep them for yourself. If you guys want to see all of the ingredients and all of the instructions on how to make this crumb cake, I'm going to leave the link to my blog. So just click on that. So we're gonna start in the stand mixer, and pretty classic with most recipes, I'm going to cream the butter and sugar together. This is room temperature butter. Now I'm going to put the sugar into the stand mixer. And I'm just going to cream this together until it's like light and fluffy and it doubles in size. Could be anywhere from 3 to 6 minutes. Hopefully not that long. Now I'm going to scrape down the sides and put it back on again. You don't want it to feel grainy. You want it to feel, you know, floofy, light and floofy. Once this is all creamed together, we're going to add our eggs one at a time. And we're gonna mix between each. We're going to add in the last egg. Yeah. Now that the eggs are all mixed in, I'm going to add in a splash of vanilla extract. If you're feeling bougie, you can use vanilla bean paste. Then I'm going to add in the half of a cup of sour cream. No matter what, sour cream reminds me of burritos. Get that image in your head when you eat this. We're just going to combine this together. Now onto the dry ingredients. This in here is some flour, and we also have baking soda, baking powder, and salt. Going to pour all of the dry ingredients together, and using a whisk that is far too big for this bowl, just gonna combine, make sure everything's evenly dispersed. Once that's all combined, I'm going to add in the dry ingredients slowly in thirds, mix it up. And we'll do another third of the flour. Try to spill less this time. And then the final, and we're gonna mix it all again. So I'm gonna take about half of the batter, and it might look like it's not going to make enough to fill. I think this is a 9x5 pan, but it is going to rise like my career, and hopefully not like Logan Paul's career. And I'm gonna put half of this in the bottom and spread it out. I'm gonna take some baking spray and spray my hands so I can spread it out evenly. This is a hack. It also looks really gross, but it's kind of just like, I don't know, putting like Crisco on your hands. Nice. And then makes it stick a little less. So setting this aside, I'm going to move on to the crumb topping, and I'm adding 3 tablespoons of butter into flour, brown sugar, some salt, and some cinnamon. And then for the butter, you can chop it, you can use a cheese grater or anything like that, but I have clean hands right now. I just like kind of like ripping it apart and like doing it like that. You want it to become pea-sized amounts when you combine them all together. Just get personal with your butter. Just get all up in it. I feel like this is like Paula Deen foreplay. And now we're just going to combine all of this together. There's still chunks of butter, but everything looks like rocks. You could use a pastry cutter or a fork. You could also use a food processor too. Now I'm going to take like a handful of the more sand-like consistency one and put it all on the dough. So once we've got that covered, we're gonna take the second half of the dough and put it on top. And if it kind of mixes in with the crumble, it's not really gonna matter too much here because you're gonna put crumble on top. Spread it out to meet the corners so you're able to have that kind of like cinnamon sandwich. Now I'm going to add more crumble all on the top. Sprinkle all of it, because whoever said they didn't need more strudel topping? Strudel, wow. I've had this debate in every video. Strudel or streusel? Crumble, it's a crumble. Now we're going to pop this into the oven for about 40-ish minutes. If the top starts getting too brown and it looks like it's crisping up too much, I would just take tin foil and tent it so it doesn't burn on the top. But if it still looks like pretty blonde, you know, like me, then I would keep that off so you can make sure it gets a nice color. You want a toothpick to come out of the center relatively clean. Obviously the crumble's gonna be crumbly, but you don't want it to look gooey. So let's pop this in and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So this is what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. I took it out of the pan, obviously, and as you can see, the crumbles, it's nice and a golden brown. And I have a taste tester here who's gonna try it out. I wonder where she went.
It's me, are you surprised?
So we're gonna cut this and see what it looks like. You're not an end person. No one likes the butt of bread, even if it's a loaf. Let's do like a small one. Moms can have that. Ooh. Ooh, look at the cinnamon swirl! Oh yeah.
That's cute.
Look at that swirl. It's a sexy swirl. I'll give you a little small piece.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, ooh. So cute. You could put butter on it if you wanted. Is it good? Do you like it? Mm-hmm. Yes.
No, this is so good. You're coming for Starbucks' brand.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you make this coffee cake or you make anything, I mean, personally, I would just like to see it. So use the hashtag BakingWithMegan on social media. And if you want to see the full recipe, it's up on the blog. If you want to follow me and Aislinn, if you're a casting director who needs people for movies, I'll link our
Definitely.
IMDb's down below.
Check it out.
We'll see you next time. Bye.